Friends, how are you? It's Curtis Robinson. I just kind of wanted to share the true mage build that I am working on. This guy basically has just got the meteorite staff, which I snagged out of Kaled, and when it comes to his spells, he's got rock sling and glintstone pebble right now. Actually, I just picked up the other one, so I made him from the wretch base, so he had no spells whatsoever. Needless to say, when it comes to memorizing spells, I could switch one of these out for the arc spell, so I just picked that one up. Alright, you don't need arc as much as glintstone pebble and rock sling. Rock sling is just freaking awesome. I will tell you that ultimately the magic of running a mage character is distance, right? We do not want to be up on top of somebody. Now, if you're making a spell sword, this is a guy that uses spells to basically enjoy, magic sword-looking attacks. He's still a wizard class or a magic class, but it's just a different guy. All right, so we are going here. We're going to get our buddy Blade to help us out, and we should see his. I do not see his thing. Did I not talk to him? Crud. Creeping crud. Alright. Do not have my buddy Blade. What in the world? How did I make that mistake? Alright. Well, before we do the next move, let's go let's go get Blade involved here. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little confused. I thought I had already spoken to him, but it's not a big deal. He's already been kind of notified or semi-summoned. We just have to go get him here. Let's get rid of that. Excuse me. When I say semi-summoned, there's a couple of things you got to do to get him to kind of appear. So the first thing you do is you go in here, you hear some howling. The second thing that you do is, after you hear the howling, you go talk to Kale. That's the howling. You hear it there. He should be right in here, and I believe that I've already talked to Kale. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump off the horse, go into here, and we should have the gesture. Why am I so confused? Here we go. Finger snap. That's the one. Test it now. And I heard him. So he should be, can't remember which side he's on. Not that side, must be this side. Now I'm second guessing myself. There he is. Chat with a boy.
Who goes there? Carly sent you. The name's Blood. He fled somewhere new. Come tell me if I can offer you.
So the bottom line is he doesn't like the guy I'm about to fight.
Nothing but in need of it.
We're going to go beat him up. It's going to be pretty cool. So this guy's going to tank for me. Now I'm going to tell you the first reason that I wanted to show this particular event is because as a wizard you would be a fool not to have a Spirit Ash or somebody like Blad, whatever his name is. You'd be a fool to not have a tank if you can have somebody tank. It just makes it a lot more enjoyable to be a wizard if you're not running for your life the whole stinking time. And again, range is the magic. How do you get range? Make space. How do you make space? Generally speaking, you're going to do that either with your own movement, footwork, rolling and running, or you're going to do it with somebody like this guy who's going to help us out. Right. Now we're going to go back down here, and we're going to get this guy rocking and rolling. We should see his summons on the ground. There it is. I did not see that last time, which is why I went back and took care of it. I am going to try to use Rock Sling just because it will stun. It's got a poise-breaking effect.
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
So I will tell you that being light in your load is pretty important. So if you can get light, I would suggest being light. And I apparently cannot. There we go, we're light. it'll just help me to move around. All right, by the way, I made this guy kind of blonde-haired in nature, dark-skinned, because I thought he looked pretty cool for a wizard. Okay, so this gentleman here, the half-wolf guy, is going to tank for me. I've got the spell up that I want. I may ultimately need to recharge. Probably I'm going to need a heal spell. More importantly, let's go do this. We're going to get him up. We're going to lock on him. We're going to step aside, let him make the first couple hits. There you go. And now we can hit. You can see how powerful this spell is. Dodge that. And let old boy get the aggro back. See how he's holding the aggro? He's basically a shield for us. And dead. Pretty easy, right? This is the beauty of being a true mage character. So again, could I fight him on my own? Yes, but I got to really duck, dodge, and roll a lot. And by the way, there's a really cool quest line for this guy. So Blad, whatever the heck his name is, we're going to go over here and talk to him.
Right. I have to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word.
Oh, Sommersmithing stone. Super nice.
Oh, yes. If you venture north to Rea Lucaria,
all right,
come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side. Tell him I
that's
sent you.
E.G. We want to go talk to E.G. at some point.
I owe you one, I reckon.
And let's see.
That's enough chit-chat for now.
He's pretty short. That's enough chit-chat. That's pretty funny. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So that guy is now our friend. We're going to use him later on several other occasions. The biggest one where you want this guy to help you out is to fight against Radon. You definitely want him on your side. Pretty cool. All right. So that is the first sample that I wanted to give you of kind of how we're going to run this guy. We should be, let's go double check something here. I like to go to the Church of Vela and kind of use that as my home base. Let's go ahead and double check and get this guy kind of ready to rock and roll here. I think I've got everything that I need. I have leveled this guy up a couple of times, so he's a little bit, he's just way better off, to be honest with you, than he was. But I'm not ready to level up. That's okay. Let's check flasks. All right. And all right. So there's a place we can go get more spell slots. We're going to do that at some point soon. Right now I'm going to stick with what I've got. By the way, you might notice that I do have other weapons. I found some of these. They were pretty fun to kind of play with. But ultimately I'm going to be a true wizard, so I'm going to use the staff. The staff is going to be the primary weapon. I do have a shield that comes with the guy. I'm not going to use it a whole lot. Okay, you're not going to see me using a whole bunch of strength-based weapons. I can promise you that. I'd probably just go ahead and sell these two items immediately. Now this is a pretty good sword. It's got some sleep buildup. It's pretty handy. I'm still not even strong enough to use it at 10 strength, which is just sad, but it's okay. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to build another, another good example of how to advance this guy and how to get him going. But I'll tell you that the first thing you want to do is let's go ahead and get that meteorite staff. I just ran right over here into Caelid, and it's in these ruins right here, right in these ruins. Just go look around. You got to fight some rotting dead people, but we got it done. There's also in and around this area, you can Google where, or go on YouTube and just search. You want rock sling. Rock sling, you pick it up, it's yours. You pick up the staff, it's yours. There's not a ton of fighting you have to do. You can, for the most part, walk right in, which is pretty important. With rock sling and that staff, your life will be better as a mage. I promise you that. All right, guys, make sure that you like and share on social media. I'm going to build a brand new playlist just for this guy. I've got a Potion Master playlist, which is pretty good if you like crafting things to consumables. And I've got, of course, Reaper is my other wretch who's he's strength and dexterity pretty much all the way. Very tough, very fun to play. So this guy is going to be completely different. Light armor. He's not going to be real strong. And he's going to be mostly intelligence based. All right. That's all I got for you. We'll see you guys soon. Be sure to subscribe.